Whenever we have a gala dinner or such a conference, what people ask you, instead of asking what's your revenue or how much profit did you make last year, people ask you, did you raise financing? And then people clap for that. So it's becoming a fashion and trending, it's scary sometimes.
And we're still at the Kigali Convention Center, and joining me at this moment, Mr. Ghirmay Abraham of Aptech Africa Limited. Ghirmay, say hi to my people.
Yeah, my name is Ghirmay Abraham. I'm the executive chairman of Aptech Africa Group, a company which deals in solar and water pumping. We are headquartered in Uganda, but operates across other 8 African countries.
Okay, so Ghirmay, you deal in solar. You need to be very specific for me exactly what that means, and I want to understand the reason behind the reason why you decided to start this novel company.
We are an EPC company, which is engineering, procurement, construction. We provide turnkey solution from end to end, especially for mega scale projects. The reason why I started, I'm a mechanical engineering by profession. When I was studying mechanical engineering at Smara University, there are some courses which you take part of the undergrad course, which is renewable energy. Then I started to get interested. As we all know, the electrification rate of Africa is very low. It was more likely providing access to electricity to so many hundreds of people, and of course, as a business opportunity, since the addressable and serviceable market is huge.
Guys, the reason I really wanted to speak to Ghirmay today is because your business is profitable. And because of that, you do have a very interesting opinion on the current trends of funding in Africa. Now, of course, financing as an agenda is quite huge on the table at the Africa CEO Forum. But Ghirmay told me something that struck me, and I want him to tell you the same. So, for example, Ghirmay, I know back home, Kenya, we have a trend of celebrating when people have raised $20 million Series A, another $40 million in Series B. But you have a different opinion about that. What is it?
Not that I'm against raising fund or financing, but right now I have seen with so many young startup entrepreneurs rushing into raising fund, whether they need the money or not. I always advise young startups to first try to sustain their businesses, their ideas, their innovation by setting a long-term goal than rushing to raise financing and burn the money.
So when you say they're rushing, so what can they do differently? Let's not assume that they even know how to be profitable in the first place. Let's not assume that they know how to be sustainable. How can someone get to a point where the business is sustainable enough to say no to funding?
If you raise fund, it can expand, it can grow as quick as possible, but also it can bankrupt easily because you will burn a lot of money. What I advise them to set a long-term goal. Instead of trying to reach their goal next year in 1 or 2 years, if you set a 5 to 10 proper strategic plan, you can try to sustain your business first from your profit, second from debt, instead of like bringing in investors where dump you with a lot of money, you don't know what to do, and hire a lot of people which just waste your time.
Yeah.
But I'm not totally against raising fund. When you need it, of course, you need to raise a fund. But right now, it became a fashion. Whenever we have a gala dinner or such a conference, what people ask you, instead of asking what's your revenue or how much profit did you make last year, people ask you, did you raise financing? And then people clap for that. So it's becoming a fashion and trending, it's scary sometimes.
Yeah. In very brief, what would you advise the IFC when coming into businesses in Africa?
I'm sure they are already doing it. IFC is playing a big role in right now in private companies, especially for us. We are into renewable energy. IFC is supporting a lot of projects across Africa. I don't have anything much to advise IFC, but I'm here to get an advice from IFC.
I love it. Okay, guys, that was Ghirmay Abraham of Aptech Africa Limited. Please make sure you follow him on LinkedIn, follow him across all his social media, mostly LinkedIn. I think he's just only on LinkedIn. Me, follow me across all my social media platforms. Remember to keep it locked onto IFC for more such conversations and It's African time.